Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted a video. I want to give everyone an update so people don't worry about me too much. So first I'll start by saying I got engaged. And check out this crazy ring box I made. Okay, I know a lot of you want to know where the Baliscissors are. If you haven't noticed, the last several years have been kinda crazy. I think the pandemic messed me up in several ways that I'm only now kinda getting over. At some point, I reached a serious breaking point with the Baliscissors and the videos and everything. I know this will disappoint many of you, but it kind of been the reality for a little while and I just hadn't accepted it. So for the first time in a long time, I took 100% real break from making videos and working on the Baliscissors. I think to get some clarity, I had to step away from the whole thing. And I've been reflecting on the past few years, where I've been and where I'm headed. The Baliscissors were a bigger challenge than I expected, of course. There were numerous roadblocks. Some of them were physical and related to the work, like the locking mechanism and the blades. But definitely some other issues were mental, more about the environment, like the pandemic and maybe an unhealthy relationship with social media for a while. As I worked on the Baliscissors, I kept thinking I was almost done. And when I repeatedly realized I wasn't, it was easy to become discouraged. But at the same time, I kind of felt like I should, keep sharing content regularly on YouTube. And figuring out the last little issues, it felt like was kind of repetitive and didn't make for good YouTube content. And my goal wasn't to be a big YouTuber, but I still kind of felt guilty about it and that, I did really like sharing this stuff. I did try to get help from people at different times. I tried working with different people and companies to make blades for me, and none of them have really worked out. At the beginning of the pandemic, it just felt so easy to focus on machining or making videos all day. As more real life stuff kind of got injected back in, I think I really struggled to find a good balance. As the Baliscissors got better over time, I started to get a lot of positive feedback. However, a lot of the feedback came with questions like, when can I buy and how much will it cost? And for me, that added a lot of pressure and guilt as well. I definitely have had an unhealthy relationship with social media. And, I think for a while I kind of thought of YouTube as a separate thing than that, but I'm trying to figure out how much it is part of that. And so going forward, I think I'm going to do less YouTube. But I think I do want to share things that feel important to share. I started the channel called Contraption Collection. I really didn't think I was going to focus on just this one thing. I have done some cool stuff. I made some handles for Mantis Bladeworks. He's making blades for them. And it was cool to work on one part and try to figure out how to do this pattern. Another thing I realized is I think I needed a win. And so it felt good getting the Mantis handles done and ended up being a little more challenging, and also I thought, maybe a trainer would be a good thing. I could make scissors and I could make a trainer and that'll help me make Baliscissors. And then I thought I could make something even simpler, so I made this. Calling them Balichucks. I think Hybel made some of these a few years ago. And I think maybe OSP might have made some of these. I still had more issues with the perfectionism making these than I expected, so I don't know how committed I am to making how many of them, but I definitely have a more repeatable process than I have with the Baliscissors, which was the real issue I'd been struggling with. So it is something I think I want to put up somewhere for sale, maybe a couple dozen of them. If there's interest, maybe I'll do it again. We'll see. I hope this isn't too disappointing for anyone. I still love this stuff. So thanks everyone for watching. I wish everyone the best. Make sure to get sleep. Exercise too if you can. Don't spend all day reading headlines. delete your Twitter. Bye.